What's up, weirdos? Let's light this fuse. We got some stuff to talk about tonight, baby. We're going to clear up straight from BlackRock the XRP spot ETF scenario because there's a lot of, different messages being put out there about BlackRock and whether they're going to apply for a spot XRP ETF. We're going to clear that up. We got some big Zebec stuff to talk about. We're obviously going to have a look across the market, guys. Let's have a look at where Bitcoin closed, where Ethereum closed, and what is next. What this weekend may hold. And I'm going to show you a reason why we could see a pretty big pump over the weekend. Stay tuned for all of it and more, my friends. Click the like and subscribe on the way in. Greatly appreciated, guys. It's absolutely free. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. What do we have? Clearpool, XPR, Crow, Wormhole, Zebec, all Moonwell, all looking super, super fantastic. That's what you want to see. Looking across a broader space, Aerodrome, Velodrome, Corium, Toshi, Chainlink, Veracity, Triple V, Optimism, GFA, all looking great, guys. Everything's looking good. This is what you want to see. There are still some good DC opportunities across the board, though, but going into the top 100, same thing. Lots of juicy stuff happening. Top 200, check it out, guys. Wormhole, Zebec, like I said. Frax, Wrecked is getting wrecked. I can't help myself sometimes. Come on. Yeah, we got lots going on, guys. Big things popping, little things stopping. This is what you want to see across the altcoin market. Mudang up 4.3% as well. Casper Labs looking good. You love to see it, guys. You love to see it. Zeta. We haven't talked about Zeta in a long time. Looking good. It's looking okay. All right, guys. So altcoin market looks good. Altcoin market looks good. Let's go have a look at Bitcoin's chart, see what's happening over there. Okay, so we had a close right around $116,688. Not bad, sitting at $116,575 right now. What we want to see, let me get rid of my little bubbles here, shall we? All right, what we want to see is we want to stay above this blue line. Now, I'm fine over the next 24 hours with coming down here to test this blue line support, right? It was significant resistance at $115,675. If we come down and test that, that's fine with me. We'll wick back to the upside, no problem. We're building a higher level of support, guys. That's what you want to see, right? We had support here. We moved up. We're building another support level here. Our next task, our next goal, we have a double layer of resistance here right at this white line, $117,235. We're looking at a combination of that resistance level along with the 30-day SMA, which I've told you guys before, acts as a significant level of resistance as well, or support, depending on which side of it we are on. But as you can see, this level is significant. Look at all of this support that it held. It held support all the way through here from July 11th all the way until July 31st. 20 days of support this level held. Look at all these wicks below and then right back up again. So it is a significant level. We broke above it. We closed above it. We broke back down below it. It might take one or two tries to break through it, guys, and continue to the upside. But I'm going to show you why I think it's possible that it happens as soon as this weekend, okay? Now check this out one time. All right, so insight, BTC liquidation heat map shows major clusters around 118,000 and 115,000, right? That's the bright spots. That's high liquidation, high liquidity levels, right? Those are liquidation levels. It's a lot of leverage positions there, okay? Weekend's low volume could act as rocket fuel. Any push into those two zones, 118 and 115,000, could trigger a cascade liquidation and send prices spiking to the upside. Could happen this weekend, guys. We've seen the last 4 weekends in a row spiking, doing something very, very similar. So Do not be surprised at all if it happens again this weekend. Stay tuned for every little bit of it. Let's go have a look over at Ethereum's chart. We want to have a look at that to know where we are at with altcoin season. So ETH, we closed above this resistance, this trend line. As you can see, it was support over here. We were in an upward, putting in higher lows. We crashed below, and we got back above it. We closed above it. We're sitting just a hair above it right now, which is good. Really good, really good. We don't want to reject off, though. We don't want to come back down. We could, but we don't want to, obviously, right? So we need to see this. Look how close we are. Look how close we are, guys. Once we break past this top of this golden pocket, guys, altcoins are going to go nuts. Ethereum's going to go nuts. Altcoins are going to follow suit. It's the Ethereum show coming up, my friends. Ethereum season is right around the corner. And you know what follows Ethereum season, right? That's right, altcoin season. Let's go have a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart real quick. All right, guys, so we did crash out of the bear flag to the downside. We closed below below support. Yeah, below support. At 60.54, we closed below there. We're at 60.44. I think this is going to continue now since we had that close. Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to the downside here. So you should see Bitcoin continue to kind of take a hit tonight, probably, while Ethereum and the altcoins continue to melt up. We're in a melt up phase right now. And while I'll show you what that means, like I said, we've got Bitcoin dominance crashing out of this this bear flag below support. And if we jump over, as you guys know, jump over to the total 2, what do we see? We have the exact opposite on the altcoin market cap. We have a breakout of the bull flag, and we closed above resistance at 1.51 trillion. We are currently at 1.52 trillion. So are we about to see Bitcoin dominance completely collapse and the total 2 completely moonshot here, dragging the alts by their bootstraps to the frickin' stratosphere? Stay tuned for every little bit of it, my friends, every little bit of it. All right, let's get into some of the other news. What's going on out there? Zebec, XRP, what's happening? But first, quick shout out to the channel sponsor. As always, guys, Decent Biometric Wallet. Not your keys, not your coins. Use our link down below. Get a phenomenal deal. They got a 2-for-1 deal right now, guys, on the Decent Biometric Wallet. Check it out today. You do not want to miss these prices. You're going to need one for the next cycle, no matter how you slice it. It is not wise to hold your crypto on centralized exchanges for years on end. That's how you get jacked, right? So instead of getting jacked, get jack stacked and fanny packed. Get yourself a decent wallet today. Again, use our link down in the description. Get yourself a phenomenal deal. Okay, let's get into the XRP ETF stuff, and then we'll get into the Zebec stuff after that. What do we have here? A lot of conflicting stories going on X right now about BlackRock and a spot XRP ETF. So BlackRock is holding off on an XRP ETF filing amid speculation. So here's the facts, my friends. BlackRock has no official plans to file for an XRP ETF as of today, August 8th, 2025, despite Ripple's favorable legal outcome against the SEC, raising speculation. Increased market enthusiasm follows the legal victory. XRP's price surged dramatically. Well, I wouldn't say that. It surged with the rest of the market. It's basically even on the day today, but I mean, whatever. It's neither here nor there. The company's spokesperson emphasized the focus remains on existing Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, dismissing immediate plans for an XRP ETF. The decision involves BlackRock Inc., the world's largest asset manager, which has not confirmed any changes in strategy regarding XRP. This approach maintains a keen focus on their already established blockchain products. The Ripple lawsuit concluded, yada, yada, yada. We know the case is over. Absolutely super fantastic. Financially, The uncertainty surrounding an XRP ETF adds to the volatility experienced in cryptocurrency markets. The lawsuit's resolution has influenced investor sentiment positively. So absolutely fantastic. But the fact of the matter is that BlackRock has no intention of filing for a spot XRP ETF in the immediate future. Does that mean they're not going to, I don't know, next month? Doesn't mean that at all. They could change their minds next month, and there could be a spot ETF application in for XRP for BlackRock. I will remind you, however, that we did cover that SBI Holdings in Japan did just apply for a split Bitcoin XRP ETF out there in Japan. I believe that was the day before yesterday or yesterday. And Canada also got their first spot XRP ETF. I think it was last month. Right? So, or the month before. So big things are happening nevertheless for XRP, guys. So do not let that deter you. BlackRock could change their mind tomorrow on whether they want to have a spot XRP ETF. Courtesy of Crypto Chrome, Zebec at SIBOS could reshape crypto.
Zebec, ZBCN, the Swift International Banking Operations Seminar. 3 names that could quietly shift crypto's role in global finance. Picture this: money moving on a conveyor belt. Small, precise, and non-stop. That's Zebec's streaming payroll. Programmable money that arrives the instant it's earned. Now imagine that belt inside a secure airport, where every passenger's identity is checked, every route verified, and every gate cleared. That's RCAX and Gate Knox. Regulated gateways built for know your customer, know your business, and full environmental, social, and governance compliance. Finally, connect that airport to a high-speed train. That's Ripple's liquidity lanes, moving value across borders in seconds. The Swift International Banking Operations Seminar is where these pieces come together. It's the annual control room for banks and market operators, where ISO 20022 messaging, tokenization standards, and compliance frameworks are set. If institutions want crypto they can trust, they need 3 things: real-time payments, deep liquidity, and airtight compliance. Zebec aligns these elements like gears in a perfectly tuned clock. Think of traditional finance as a busy city grid and blockchain as an expressway. Without proper on-ramps and traffic lights, it's chaos. Zebec builds those signals and merge points, so value flows without congestion. Could this be the bridge that turns experiments into everyday financial reality? Why overlook programmable payroll when it can cut friction and make auditing cleaner? Right now, the stack is quietly forming. Zebec as the payroll engine, Ripple for liquidity, RCAX for compliance, and cards that let it all be spent directly. It's not about hype, it's about function, and that's what institutions invest in. Now imagine the quiet rooms at the Swift International Banking Operations Seminar, where decisions worth trillions are made. If those decision makers see a stack that speaks ISO 20022, meets every compliance standard, and runs at full scale, what happens when they decide to turn it on? What changes when value starts flowing like water through a network of perfectly built pipes? Want more?
Exactly, guys. Zebec will be ISO 20022 compliant by the end of 2025. It is right there in their roadmaps, my friends. Listen, if you're not excited right now about what's about to happen, you better check your pulse, guys. And if you're new to crypto and you need guidance, you need mentorship, you need coaching, get over to the Patreon. It's less than the price of a cup of coffee a day, my friends. It is insane not to be over there. We just did a swing trade the other day. I pulled in $37,000 on a swing trade, right? You don't want to miss these opportunities, friends. We do the swing trades. We got micro cap gem opportunities, daily altcoin picks. We're live every single day. We have coaching calls. Book yourself into those. They're free as a Patreon member. Come and take advantage of the education and get the tools that you need to succeed in this space. We've already helped 43, actually today was 44. We just had another person announce that they had hit 7 figures. 44 people just this year hit 7-figure portfolios in our Patreon community, and thousands of others have hit high 6 figures, guys. So get aboard today. The link is down in the description. Join the community. It's open mic weekend, guys, hosted by our very own Ramona, Crypto Mom. Check it out. The link, again, is in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.